So, this is Cool Ant Games. Merry Christmas, everyone, with a Christmas special. This video, I'm going to be covering over my whole Dreamcast collection that I have so far. Anyway, to sort of like show you guys the progress on my collection, and I'll give you short stories on how and why I got them, and just make it a bit more engaging for you guys. So it all started when I was just watching videos on YouTube, and I found out about the Dreamcast, and I just became really interested in it, and I really wanted to own the console, so I learned so much about it, and eventually I got the money, and I bought this one here for 98 quid, so not bad deal. For these things are getting pricier and pricier. Where I got it from now sells this for 110 quid. It also came with a controller and all the leads that are needed, so it all started with that. But when I got it and it was on the way to be delivered, I got my first ever Dreamcast game, which is Sonic Adventure 1 for the Dreamcast. Sorry about how hard it is to see. There you go. Sonic Adventure 1 for the Dreamcast with a really good condition disc. Well, obviously you got to use that to play the game, and the manual. Ignore that. That will be talked about later. All the games I have, I wanted them all to have the manual, so then they're complete in my eyes. My dad, we just went into the shop, and they had this in stock, and my dad was like, "Can we have a look at your copy of Sonic Adventure?" And we saw it, and it's like, it came in the worst case. I put that with a different game, and we took it. It cost me £22, and not long after my Dreamcast arrived, so I played a bunch of that. I also, before I got the Dreamcast, in this controller that I've showed you earlier, you probably saw that there's a VMU in it, and the Rumble Pack. These two my dad just surprised me with. Big thanks to him. He's been the legend with helping me collect all this Dreamcast stuff. Yeah, got the memory card, so it actually saved data on Sonic Adventure 1, and the Rumble Pack to just sort of enhance the experience. Altogether, very, very useful little bit of kit for the Dreamcast, especially the memory card. Tell you what, I've realised you actually need a bunch of these things, and they melt through batteries. Next game I got was Choo Choo Rocket. This is the case that the Sonic Adventure 1 came in, and this also came with the Dream Key that you saw in there in Sonic Adventure 1. This one, I finished school. My dad messaged me, "Oh, I can pick you up," rather than you needing to get the bus back. And I went, "Sure." And then we were in the car, and he said, "I got a surprise for you in the glove compartment." And then I saw Choo Choo Rocket, and yet again, it's just being the absolute legend with helping me get all this stuff. He's given me a lot of this stuff, and very grateful for it. So, I mean, right now, today's Christmas, so perfect time for giving. Yeah, brilliant game, and was a nice little surprise. And also, it was cheaper than buying the second case. You can buy some games with better cases for cheaper than that. A first, like, not first hand, but like an actual case, just single case, which is quite interesting. Sorry about that weird stutter. I also got 3D printed caps to protect the sockets from dust, and also when I played games on them, because they did something. More onto that later, but as you can see, I've got two VMUs. Roughly at the same time I got my next game, I realised I'm running out of storage. these things go away really fast. I had Chow Adventure on Sonic Adventure 1 at this time, which took up like over half a memory card. It's insane. These things don't store a lot, probably because of the cool little screen and buttons. So I, roughly at the same time I got my next game, which I'll show in a bit, I also got a Dreamcast VMU boxed with the manual for about the same price as I got that one in there, just on its own. It was a good deal. I got it on an eBay auction because you can get absolute steals on them if you can be patient enough to wait for a really good deal. Unfortunately, didn't come with the official cap, but the manual's like a paper book. This box is really annoying to open. I'm not going to open it now, but it's like a paper book manual, and it's huge, like really big, because this is PAL, so it's got loads of different languages on it. So I'll put that back there. What? So next game I got was a birthday present, which, because it's just too much to spend on my own money, is Sonic Adventure 2, and this probably is one of the best stories yet. So I was going to get this for £135 in person with this like small business, which is a bit above market prices, about 120 at the time. This big company sold it for 80, which is way too undercharged, and it's sort of like GameStop, where you exchange things in and you get stuff with lower than what they're even charging it for. Undercharging, and then also a stack of getting a lower fare. So yeah, I was going to get it for £135, but the guy I was going to get it from forgot to bring it, and that very same day, every day pretty much, I was just checking this company to see if they ever got it in stock, and it was always out of stock, but what caught me by surprise was they had one in stock up in London. I wouldn't go up there, so I got it delivered. So I didn't know at the time how good or bad it would be. It's just all I know is it's this game, and it's got a warranty. And I got it for £80, which is way lower than what it's actually worth. It does definitely, with this one, have really good disc, which is really lucky. I just got really lucky with this, and the manual, obviously. But I just got so lucky with this game, and it's just got such an interesting story. So then I got spare money as well, which is afforded for other stuff, but not Dreamcast stuff. But probably the most cool thing, and the thing that people want in my entire collection, Sonic Adventure 2. Great story. Played it, like when I got it, played it a bunch. So much better on the Dreamcast. I also got, not long after that, I did work experience, which I got given a bit of money from, which was enough to get me to be to buy Shenmue, and it was from the same guy who I was gonna get Sonic Adventure 2 from. He's a very nice bloke. Who I was gonna get Sonic Adventure 2 from. Sorry, my torch has now died. Whoops, that's fine. Yeah, so got it from the same guy. A lot more consistent deal. Came with the sleeve, all in really good condition, both of the manuals. I'm not just going to take it out of the sleeve. That's just going to be an absolute hassle. But just a brilliant little nick, 25 quid. Which is cheaper than what I would have got it for, including delivery from other places and online. This was just good deal, brilliant game. Whoops, I'm accidentally pushing games backwards. They all just barely fit. I need to sort out storage before I get more. Then after that, I got Speed Devils for the Dreamcast at another little independent business rather than big corporation. Yeah, again, case could be better. Really good game, actually. Obviously, as you would have expected with the manual. I got this after my first shift at work, and I thought I'd treat myself and get Speed Devils for a tenner, so about an hour's work. But yeah, definitely glad I got it and glad it was there. It's a nice little nick that was, and yeah. Then, no, we're not going to move on to that. Then I got the Dreamcast HDMI adapter. If you're a watcher of this channel, you've seen that I've put it in and shown off in my 25 subscriber special, which we are getting close to 50, and I will explain more about that in the future of this video, so stay and watch. More importantly, I got a box controller, which the controller is not in the box. It's just in there, ignore that. There it is, brilliant controller, just not much, just another controller. Just bought this one online, not like an interesting story, I just really wanted the controller, a second controller to play with people, like 2-player on that at the time, was a key one, and also I just really wanted the box. It has the manual as well, it's in there. I'll open it up, it's in the manual, it's got the manual in there. Sorry about the poor lighting, I'll see if that does better. Here you go, got the manual, cost me about double the price of just a plain controller, but definitely worth it. Shenmue, when I got Shenmue, it also came with this protector, which I do not have it in, because apparently that can also make it more susceptible to disc rot, but I will definitely use it if I ever needed to transport it for distances. Then I got another VMU, because I was running out of storage after getting Speed Devils as well. So I was like, I really want something different, and I really wanted the official cap. And so I got a blue one, because I think it looks really cool, with its official cap, which was about double the price of a regular VMU. And these official caps just stay on so much better. These are mainly just to like find out which VMU's what and to protect it from dust. If I take a VMU on the go, I'll just be taking one of these. These things just stay on so well. Definitely worth it. Just got it online. Not like a cool little story or anything like that. Sorry about that. But just a good little nick. Then, I got a random surprise that just occurred. And it was my dad who went to a shop. And they sell either, let's remove that, this for a tenner. So they always sell this at a flat rate, so you could get a super yellowed one for 10, or you could get one in Gen Mint condition for a tenner, or you get this for a tenner. They don't sell imports, so that's what really confused me. This is an import. I live in PAL, and this is NTSC-U. It's pretty hard for you to see. There you go, NTSC-U, bit blurry. Yeah, they don't sell imports. I don't know why they thought that wasn't an import. I mean, it's clear that it's an import. It's got an orange swirl. I mean, I can't complain. It's another boxed VMU, but this time it's the American box, which is a lot different, with the manual, which is shocking. I didn't think that would come with it. It's just like a papery one. It's not like a little booklet, unlike the PAL one. And then in it came a smoke black VMU, which was pretty cool. I mean, I just didn't expect it. My dad just sent me a picture of it, and he was like, "You might be interested in this." And after school, I immediately ran down to the shop and bought it, because it was honestly such a good deal. Like, under 3/4 of the price, with the official cap, which I'm not going to take off. Difficult with one hand. But yeah, I normally keep that in this box. I didn't need VMU storage. I don't need it right now. But it's just there, and it's like, I'm never going to get an opportunity like that again. I'm just going to take it. Unfortunately, the box is a bit knackered. As you can see, it's missing a tag. But honestly, still, for how much I spent on it, it's a crazy bargain. And it's just interesting how I got it. It also came with its original little hook that it hung on the shelves, which you can't really see. I mean, now you could probably notice it because it sort of looks like my fingers are flying. There you go. So yeah, then I think a bit before I got that black VMU, if you're a watcher of the channel, you'll know what will appear, and this is the other Dreamcast, my second, which will be customized and modded, which I have fixed myself, which I got from Facebook Marketplace for just 30 quid, and I fixed for about a tenner myself. So good story. My dad just found it. It's like, oh, this looks really good. It was an absolute bargain. I was wanting a second console to customize and mod, because I also wanted that for original hardware. So I wanted to do. So I got the best of both worlds: original hardware, customized and modded. Well, and also media. Yeah, I didn't think. I mean, I was like, probably doesn't work. Might work. I didn't know. Doesn't have a warranty. But fixing it for a tenner, absolute bargain. I don't know. There's a few scratches on it, but the shell will be swapped anyway during the customizing process. But now is when I'm going to tell you about the 50 subscriber special, which will occur. I won't go on it for long. You can skip to about, just randomly tap until you get to the point. But obviously it's not modding the Dreamcast without a GDE move with the thing, with the holder, and just that's the 50 subscriber special. Will be me putting the GDE emu in this, being part 3 of that series. So if you want to go watch it, you want to see this video come out, let's get to 50 subscribers, and I will make the video public, because that should be recorded hopefully roughly not long after I get this video Christmas special out. These are just regular, just really nice 3D printed stands my dad gave me. Just add a bit more character to the collection. And just recently, a few days ago, as an early Christmas present, because I wouldn't be around this person for Christmas, they got me Rayman 2, which was very kind of them. And the disc is in, I'm going to say, perfect condition. It's crazy good. And this has the manual, obviously. As you saw, this has actually got the registration card it came with. So this is like full-on box and complete, which is crazy, with loads of different languages. I think it's for warranty reasons. This is a crazy deal. I haven't actually played it yet at the time of recording, but I am definitely going to play it soon. Just scared to touch the disc. But yeah, this is Cool Ant Games, Cool Ant Dreamcast, my second channel. You can just go sub to him as well if you want to subscribe to this one, where I will heavily fixate on Dreamcast stuff, where you will definitely see a lot of that. But this is just me showing off my Dreamcast collection as a little Christmas special. So, Merry Christmas everyone, and a Happy New Year. Cool Ant Games here. Peace.